I am part of the pro-life generation. I believe that abortion is not the answer for unplanned pregnancy. My birth mother was faced with the decision that many women today are facing, without the means of properly raising a child. She chose the most ethical decision and chose adoption. With her courageous and unselfish decision to make such an awesome decision, I now have the ability to thrive and succeed in life. Don't you think that everyone has the option or needs the ability to thrive and succeed in life?
I certainly do, and I love the word you used. You said, my mother chose. My mother chose. And we want other people to have that opportunity to choose as well. And when we do, my whole thing, when people ask me what are the three most important issues facing the Congress, I always say the same thing. Our children, our children, our children. Their health, their education, the economic security of their families, clean environment in which they can thrive, a world at peace in which they can succeed and reach their aspirations. But many of our friends who are so intent on when life begins in their view do not subscribe to that after the child is born to meet the needs of the children. So I hope you will join us in our quest to say that all of the children in our country, that 1 in 5 children in America lives in poverty, goes to sleep hungry at night, in the greatest country that ever existed in the history of the world. And why? Because we haven't made the right decisions to lift all of those children up. And that's why I say to my colleagues, show me your values, show me your budget. What are you doing to lift these children up? So I hope that respecting your mothers to make her ability to make her choice, I hope you'll help us help all of these children to be able to thrive when their mothers make that choice to have them as well.
So look, Nancy Pelosi, I think in this clip, I think that she did a really good job at pretty much not answering the question. But it was actually interesting to see her, shocked that she dealt with somebody that was pro-life as somebody that was in what was undoubtedly a very controlled room in that sort of CNN town hall in terms of who gets to ask questions or not. But what it really comes down to with the left is that I think that people like Nancy Pelosi and a lot of mainstream Democrats and a lot of liberal activists, I think that they're given a pass by the mainstream media a lot because they're never really forced to really be very specific about what they think about abortion. Like, they are never forced to ask the question, at what point do you think that abortion is bad? They're never forced to answer that question. The vast majority of the American population, I think agrees with is a strong word. I think the vast majority of the American population tolerates abortion through the first trimester. After the first trimester is when support drops precipitously, and there have been dozens and dozens and dozens of polling over decades that prove that fact over and over and over again. But what you have is a liberal sort of like pro-abortion activist group that believes in abortion up to and including 9 months, which the vast majority of people think is absolutely monstrous, but this is what these people truly believe, and they're able to get away with this by not being firm on what they truly believe about that topic.